Okay, guys, it is time for no one's favorite part of the show. This is the worst of the week. And we are breaking with precedent here, folks, because not only is this a worst of the week segment, this is also an MST3 A to Z. What? What is going on? Here's the deal. So we have a segment on the show, MST3 A to Z, where we are looking at every Mystery Science Theater 3000 movie in alphabetical order. And sort of an unwritten rule of that, I don't know why I feel the need to explain this to you, is that MST3 A to Z movies are ineligible for worst of the week. Because we know going into it that they're bad, and we don't want it every week on this show for one of those movies to be the worst of the week. Well, we are breaking with precedent here because I just watched the Castle of Fu Manchu. A lot of people come up to me and they say, hey, Eric, what's the worst movie you've ever seen? And I often say Cocktail because I really dislike Cocktail. But I have certainly seen worse movies than Cocktail. And I know a lot of people will cite a fellow MST alum that we haven't talked about yet in the segment, Manos, The Hands of Fate, as the worst movie ever made. That's a movie I cut some slack because that's a bunch of inexperienced people in Texas just trying to make a movie. So, you know, there's a certain charm to the DIY aspect of it. Castle of Fu Manchu is a movie that was made by people who should know better and remains as boring and lifeless and frustrating, and in fact more so, than Manos or Cocktail or any other thing. This movie is really rough. It's a movie that Mystery Science Theater cannot save in any kind of respect. It's maybe the worst episode of Mystery Science Theater because this movie is so hard to watch. What's the movie about? I don't know. Christopher Lee, the great Hammer horror star and star of The Lord of the Rings and the Star Wars prequels, is playing Fu Manchu in this one. He's a terrific and super menacing actor. His Dracula is perfection. He is wasted here as Fu Manchu. He doesn't get a lot to do. Plus, let's say it, it's a little racist. I mean, we are yellow facing it. It is a white guy, not just playing a character who is canonically Asian, but they make him up as Asian in this, and that is rough stuff. As far as what the plot of this movie is, I have no idea. He's trying to do something. You cannot follow this movie. The plot is inscrutable. The action is super slow and boring. There is also no discernible protagonist in this movie. I mean, arguably you're following the antagonist. It is Fu Manchu's movie, and there do seem to be heroes like some government agents or something in this movie, but I don't know who they are or what they want or what their characters is. This is just the most muddled, ugly mess of a movie you have ever seen. We don't give 0 stars on this show, which means that the least I can give Castle of Fu Manchu is a well-deserved half of a star. And don't forget to visit our website, northmetrotv.com/everymovieever. There, you can watch reviews of every movie we've ever covered here on the show, as well as complete episodes. That's northmetrotv.com/everymovieever.